It's not your strength. His strength is made perfect in our weakness. It's in our dependency on him. I'll give you an example. The Lord said this to me a little while ago. There's no such thing as a successful Christian. I'll tell you why. If I brought you to a creche full of 10-month-old children, just like my granddaughter, and let's say there were 15 of them there, and I said to you, sister, pick out the successful toddler. Which one's the successful one? You'd say, I can't pick out the successful 10-month-old. None of them have a life of their own. They're all totally dependent. None of them are successful in the way you mean successful, because they don't have a life of their own. They're all totally dependent. As a Christian, you don't have a life of your own. Your life is the shared life of God, you know. You don't be success on your own as if you did something for God. Here's the gospel. You died, and your life is now hidden with Christ in God. And when Christ, who is our life, appears, we shall be just like him, you know. So, I think I told you this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because I think it's a lovely illustration. Listen to this. David comes out of the house one morning. He gets up one morning and the whole house is freezing cold and the boiler is broken. And Lorraine says to David, David, the boiler is broken. The house is freezing. Get that fixed. So David goes out, and who does he bump into but Andy? And he says to Andy, Andy, I'm in trouble. The boiler is broken. The house is freezing. Andy says, what sort of boiler do you have? David tells him. Andy says, you'll never guess. My boiler was exactly that model. It broke down 2 years ago. I went on YouTube and got a video, and I know how to fix your boiler. Hold on a minute. And Andy writes down 3 things David has to do to fix his boiler. Now David comes home, he's delighted. He's got 3 things how to fix his boiler. He comes in through the door and he's waving his piece of paper at Lorraine. Good news, Lorraine, you know. And Lorraine's got a piece of paper and she waves it back at David. I got good news too. You go first. So David says, what do you think of this? 3 ways to fix the boiler. Isn't that great? 3 things, and I've got the boiler fixed. What's your good news? And Lorraine says, there you go. It's a receipt for a brand new boiler. Was fitted this morning for free. Now listen very carefully. Religion, self-effort, man-made religion, I don't care what variety it is, Catholic, Protestant, Pentecostal, whatever, religion will always tell you it's your job to fix your life. That is not the gospel. Here's the gospel. You got a brand new life.